coming at you live. 98.5, The Squirt.
97, but almost.
First time, he did good.
We'll count it. We'll count it.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to Drop Dice, the internet's favorite D&D podcast. Yeah.
You woo.
We've got a special patron episode featuring the backup squad.
Me.
And also Kronk.
And Kronk.
Yes,
The B team.
for a bit.
Wait, so you're saying he's part of the B team officially in canon?
What? I mean, I let the B team sleep in the actual house, so like they might actually be the A team.
We've made it. We've made it, guys.
Okay, there's been some shifting in the hierarchy.
Let's go.
We're taking over.
Yep.
Where we last left off, the B team is hanging out in Matorka. They helped with the undead siege. Kronk and Co. have been gone for a bit. They've come back, but like nothing really happening. Everyone's just kind of been chilling, hanging out, helping out in the city. Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Man, you know what it is. Fig playing Kronkinator, Enator, but mostly Enator. Lord Inquisitor of Matorka, noble asshole, philanthropist, reverse philanthropist, and just all around morally confused.
We love it.
Tom bringing back Lord Greenwood.
Hell yeah.
Eric playing Midas the Cunning, human rogue. If you need questionable jobs done, we could have a conversation.
Does he turn things to gold when he touches them?
You could say so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And are his dirty deeds done
Curious.
dirt cheap?
Dirty deeds are done dirt cheap. Call me for rates.
I am Charity. I'm playing Ingrid Mazdam, old lady bard, teen mom, just having a great time.
All right, and I'm Courtney. I'm playing Elian Birchwood, fighter of the B team, Susan's Bay, just chilling, hanging out.
Vibing.
Always trying to impress Kronk,
Hell yeah.
Always.
always.
As everyone should, honestly.
True.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna pick up in Kronk's mansion. Elian, Ingrid, you guys are just kind of hanging out. It's been a pretty chill day. Yeah. Kronk is off doing something at the mage's court. You're not entirely sure. But yeah, just hanging out, chilling. Normal day.
Just vibing.
Do we know are we actively guarding the Dimension Sealer? Or are we
No,
still,
not yet.
So we don't know anything.
Yeah, you're just hanging out.
Spoiler.
Kevin's making some snacks.
Jeez.
It was the last episode. I feel like people might know what's coming.
I don't know what's coming.
I don't know. As a player, I have no idea what I'm doing right now.
I didn't even remember what I did last time.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sitting and I'm having afternoon tea.
Okay.
Nice.
It's quite nice. Kevin did a good job cooking.
I love it. I'm really glad that other guy's gone. Kevin's a much better chef.
Oh. Ingrid's just maybe like going through the Enator library, just maybe thumbing through some just titles that maybe capture her interest. Just, kind of milling about, staying busy.
Okay. Cool. Your sending stone alien begins to go off.
Hello. I answer my sending stone.
Just like that, as if it were an actual phone.
Okay, Kronk.
So, just to be clear, with sending stones, we're still limited to one message, one way.
Once per day.
For the sake of levity, I will extend it today. The gods are being gracious to you.
Oh,
You
damn.
can have
Sending stones got great signal today.
Yeah, it's just because you and Alien just have such a tight connection, at least one way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Right. Hello.
Hey, real quick, got a job for all of you guys. So, you know the vault in the manor? You probably don't know, but there's a
No.
vault in the
Oh, okay.
manor. So we're going to be putting some of our artifacts in there, and we need you guys to guard them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, awesome. So the Mages College is going to be working on setting up an anti-magic field so that, people can't, do the Gregor and just teleport into places and whatnot. So you guys you're going to be collaborating with the Mages College, getting that set up, making sure no funny business goes down while we're off doing hero things, saving the world.
Oh, yes, sir.
whatnot, yeah.
Yes, of course.
He says as he's like in PJs in the other room of the mansion, just like drinking coffee. Yeah, real busy right now.
Oh, okay. Sorry, of course, of course.
It's
Do you want us to
important
head
task.
over to the Mages College right now?
Sure, you guys
okay.
can get set up with them.
I'm just gonna interrupt. They're sending someone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They'll be there in the morning.
Okay. I'll clarify. I'll be like, wait, slipped my mind. Someone's scheduled to come over. They'll be here in the morning.
All right, sir. Excellent.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. And then,
so much world saving going on right now. There's a lot on the mind.
of course, sir. Of course. I appreciate you even checking in with me. I'm very honored.
Thank you. Sips more coffee. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, bye, sir.
Bye.
Okay.
I'm so excited. Like, yes, I got a task. This like Ingrid over here. Was it like on speakerphone, or was it like
You could probably just tell by my face who I was talking to.
it's like Ingrid just nods her head. She knows
Yep.
it's time. It's B team time.
So I'll relay obviously that to the B team, what we're doing and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Susan, you remember, has been working to help some of the citizens of Matorka after the undead siege. So she's currently off helping to heal some people, make sure everything's there.
She's working the medical unit.
Yes. Rhea is currently off. She and her betrothed are both back in town for a little bit. And you remember she left that morning very excited to go hang out with him for the day because she is currently winning their contest.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's cute. In love. She deserves a day off.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to tell Kronk that. It's a secret.
Fair and reasonable.
And I miss Susie.
Yeah.
Sad. But I get it.
Yeah. She'll be back.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll wait patiently.
Yeah. So they're coming the next morning. So we're just
They come in next morning.
Okay, cool. Ingrid feels pretty good about the mission. Seems pretty straightforward. She's collaborated with a lot of the mages at the Mages College before. She's up there in years, so she kind of, if she hasn't met everyone directly, she's at least kind of heard of kind of most of the figures around at the college. So she's feeling pretty good about the mission, I guess. Pretty straightforward.
Okay. Yeah, it's a chill night, getting ready, getting prepped, getting all your stuff together. The next morning dawns. Kronk has another cup of coffee.
Always.
Goes off with the main squad. There's a knock at the door.
Ingrid will answer the door.
Ingrid will answer the door.
Is there like a little like peeky hole?
There's a little peeky hole.
Okay, I look through first.
You look through. You see. Tom, would you like to describe what you're wearing today?
Sure. So Lauren Greenwood is ironically not in green.
Wow.
He's got like a black tabard on. He's got half plate armor, so greaves and a breastplate and pauldrons. And he's got, I assume, something he's carrying.
No, you're just there. I mean,
Okay.
do you want to be carrying something?
No,
Yeah, and,
Not anymore.
not anymore. I mean, I don't know.
About a half step behind him is a fairly young, maybe like early 20s young woman, long blonde hair. You see she's in like a uniform with the sigil of the Mages College. She's gonna like kind of lean around Lord Greenwood and just like kind of like knock on the door again.
So we got the double knock.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming obviously Ingrid probably recognizes Lord Greenwood.
Yeah.
He's a ruling family
You've seen him
member.
around.
Do I recognize the blonde?
You do not.
Interesting. But I see like the sigil.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, no, I know obviously we're expecting company, well, at least from someone, so I have no problem just opening the door and be like, a very gracious, well, welcome to the Enator Estate, Lord Greenwood. What can we help you with today?
Oh, I was just escorting this young mage here on her way to deliver some important stuff that Mr. Enator had requested from the Mages College.
Okay, wonderful. So I just kind of welcome them in, encourage them to dust their boots on the welcome mat, I suppose.
This is why they get to sleep in the night.
Gotta keep it clean. So yeah, I just kind of welcome them in and maybe take them to is there like a
vault.
No, I don't take them directly to the vault. I first.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple like
I'm
sitting
waiting for
rooms.
at the
Yeah.
vault.
Oh yeah, so I probably just kind of bring them first over to like just the sitting room, just to get a little comfortable and to kind of, we just go over business a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you notice the young lady's a little fidgety. She's like, hi. I was told I'm supposed to start my shift enchanting a vault. Am I at I ran into Lord Greenwood. He said he's been here before. You said this is the Enator estate. Like for Kronk Enator. He's not here, is he?
No, Sir
Okay.
Kronk is
Okay.
not available
Okay.
at the moment.
That's probably good. Okay.
So I guess Ingrid's initial impression, of course, like, she sees like Lord Green, like, okay, cool, like, this is a ruling class member, like, cool, he's like her escort, I can trust that. But Ingrid's, a little older. She's kind of like, what's this like little girl doing, gonna be enchanting this vault? Because Ingrid thinks this is a pretty important job. Can she roll like a perception, like, okay, does this kid or young woman, I guess, actually know what she's doing?
Yeah, or you could roll insight.
Okay, let's do an insight. We got a 17.
17. She seems young, but she seems capable. You kind of notice from like the intricacy of the sigil on her chest that it's pretty nice. She's maybe not high ranking, but she's at least like doing pretty well in the Mages College.
Okay, cool. Okay, so she kind of takes that in and I guess asks, to both of them, before we begin the, would you say the ritual or the enchantment?
Enchantment.
Is there anything that you need, any supplies, anything that the Unitor estate can supply you for the enchantment?
Lord Gruna kind of like turns and looks at the mage like, this is more your area of expertise.
Yes, and thank you for walking me here. I am so sorry I got lost and went to your estate instead. It was very kind of you to walk me here.
Oh, not a problem.
She's gonna kind of like gesture. She's got like a satchel slung over. I brought all the supplies for my shift. I'm sure when the next intern gets here, he'll bring the supplies for his shift. We should, self-sufficient.
Okay, nice. I guess with that, I guess escort them down to the vault. I'm assuming, obviously, Elian and I, the night before, kind of figured out
Elian
what it was.
slept in front of the vault just to get ready in case they show up because they said the morning, but not what time. So what, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m.? So he slept in front of the vault, just waiting.
I like that.
Oh, yeah, he was ready.
Okay.
Just packed out.
I
Yeah,
love it.
so Ingrid just, I guess, escorts them both down to the vault and lets them take care of business.
Okay. Yeah, the mage sets up. She's like, if I just need about my shift is, she's gonna look at her wrist where there's a little like sundial. It's enchanted with like a little, it's actually cool. It's like a little mini like earth with the sun.
Oh, that's rad.
Sick.
I've got about 8 hours and then the next intern will be here. So,
Roger. I'll be back in 8 hours.
okay, yeah, I'll just be here. She starts putting out candles and like muttering to herself and chanting a little bit.
Now I'm scared, so I go back upstairs because it's creepy.
It is a little creepy. The it's not like a dungeon, but it's definitely like underground. It's a little bit damp. It's it's a little bit dimly lit. Now there's candles and muttering and like weird smells and it's just it's a bit of a vibe.
It's a special vibe.
Special vibe.
Is there actually anything actively in the vault right now, or is it empty?
We might not know that.
Roll history.
Let's do a little dice action here, and Ingrid got an 18.
18. You do remember it. The main party was putting stuff in there the day before.
Okay. So I don't want to leave the premises too far, and kind of like nudge Elian a little bit so that we're kind of just on the same page. Yeah, I guess we can just go upstairs and let her do her thing, though.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
One agreed one's just still chilling up there.
Yeah, he's by this point like kicked off his boots by the door and is like lounging in a chair.
Yep, for sure.
Oh, because it's my first time seeing Lord Greenwood, so I didn't even know he was here because I was just down in the basement. I should be like, oh, hello, Sir Greenwood. How's it going?
Good, Elian, and yourself?
So good. I'm just living my best life here.
It does look that way.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, you a couple hours go by, kind of hanging. Just this scent of incense wafts up sometimes. There's another knock at the door.
I'm startled.
Okay.
All right, I go to the door and look through the peephole. Who do I see?
You see
About a normal height man in a dark hair with a green tunic on, couple weapons strapped around him, looking about the place, kind of looking up in the windows, maybe looking like he maybe trying to case the joint, but he's still standing there waiting for somebody to answer.
So I don't want to open the door, so I'm just going to kind of yell really loud, like, who goes there? Or identify yourself.
Midas the Cunning at your service.
I'm not sure if I'm familiar with him. Do I know him?
Could you roll for it?
yeah, roll. I guess that would be like a history check.
Ha, 9.
You vaguely remember someone in like a bar was telling a story, and you think it was about him. He's done something worthy of being told in a story in the bar, and you're not entirely sure if he was a thief, if he was a hero, or if he was a scoundrel that young women should avoid.
All right, so I'm gonna
Or
kind of
all
like
three. All the
I'm gonna
above.
kind of like still stay at the door and kind of keep my hands on it, but kind of like peep around the corner, and be like kind of whisper, but like loud whisper, like, "Hey, Lord Greenwood, come look. You know this guy?"
I
Because
go
he's a
up to-
lord, so I figure he's more well connected. That maybe he's top dog. I'm
like
not
a
quite.
junior lord in training.
Yeah, I'm junior
Yeah.
lord in training. So I'm like, Lord Greenwood, hey, come over here.
Yeah, I go over barefoot. Do I know Midas the Cunning?
Roll a history check.
Okay, that's not my strong suit. Lord Greenwood's
We're gonna do a
kind
line
of a himbo. He's
and
not
then
very
do a
smart.
line, then ask Ingrid, like, hey, Ingrid. We never open the door.
That ain't bad. I got a
He'll get the
17.
door open.
Oh,
Yeah, you have heard of him. He's got a bit of a reputation for getting jobs done.
Okay, yeah. Has he done jobs for people that I know? Is that how I know him, or?
Not above the table, but you've definitely heard from some of the other lords that if you need
yes.
something done and you don't want to know the details, he's the guy to call.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I simply find myself at a place as fine as this and feel the need to offer my services wherever possible.
Sure.
yeah. Do you open the door?
Maybe boss.
Well, I would assume like Lauren Greenwood and be like, oh, this is this guy. So I would assume maybe Kronk sent him. So I would open the door and be like, oh, what's your business here? Like, did Lord Kronk send you?
Yeah, I know, the about the leader here of the Matorkan Inquisition, and like I said, I offer my services where they can be used, and find my my own way in that sense.
Sounds great. I think I'm sure Sir Kronk would love to talk with you, but he's not here right now.
Well, if only you had some means of getting a hold of him by chance. Surely you guys communicate, magically or otherwise.
Ring, ring.
Banana phone.
Does the settings don't have any charges left?
It's the next
This is the
day.
next day.
Yep.
It's been a day. Okay. Hello.
So, Sir Kronk, there's some guy here. What was your name again?
Midas the Cunning.
Midas the Cunning's here. You heard of him? You sent him here. He wants to like get some work done. Wants to work for you.
I've never heard of this person.
Do you want me to send him away?
Can you put him on the phone?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll pass. I was like, oh, hey Midas, my boss wants to talk with you.
Hey, Kronk, it's Midas the Cunning. You definitely know me. You remember, back a couple of years ago, horse races, things weren't going right. You had some money on the line, needed some stuff fixed up, and I made it go the right way for you. That was me. It's Midas the Cunning. Maybe you didn't know who was behind it, but it was me.
Okay, are we gonna say this is the thing that actually happened?
I mean, you guys are
Because
part
I'm-
of some jousting and horse racing.
Because I'm totally
about 2 years back.
Oh, okay. Okay, great. Thanks, by the way.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So, what brings you to the manor?
Well, sometimes when I am not getting a ton of inbound jobs, I find my pockets light and I find the need to go on the road to offer my services. And my first stop is customers that were satisfied with prior work.
Oh, great. So, like some contract work.
You bet. We can call it that.
Yeah, I guess an extra hand wouldn't hurt too much. Right now, they're in charge of protecting a vault that I have. We're getting some anti-magic installed, so you're welcome to hang around. Don't steal anything. I know who you are now.
Well, what's the pay on this job? I just want to make sure.
Generous.
Generous. Okay.
As always, I'm a generous man.
Then the
Why are
hand-
you gonna ask me about
The
that?
fingers will not be sticky then in this situation.
All right. I'll know.
All right, I got you. All right.
Okay. All right. Put Alien back on.
All right.
Okay. Make sure he doesn't take anything.
Yes, sir.
This guy, I don't fucking
No,
trust him worth shit.
I'll watch it.
But
I'll
but
watch
he
it.
does good work.
Oh, okay. I got you. All right. Sounds good, sir.
Awesome.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So I'm gonna hang up. So I'm gonna be like, welcome him inside. Welcome inside.
Well,
Sit down.
Hello, everybody. Midas the Cunning at your service.
Reintroduce himself.
I do it all the time.
Midas
You gotta know the name, you know?
Hey, Midas, can you wipe your feet, please?
Yeah.
How dirty are his boots? Are they just like filthy?
I don't know, Midas. How dirty are you?
I've been on the road for a while, and I'm not particular about where I step, so I imagine
Oh.
that they need a good cleaning. So.
Ooh,
Just so everyone's aware, if there is dirt on the floor when I get back, I'm blaming everyone.
Ooh,
And then
gonna
we're
see
sleeping
it.
in the guest house.
Ingrid, do you have prestidigitation? No.
Oh God,
No.
no.
I kind of just side eye maybe one of the servants walking by. I'm like, hey, you know what to do. Like,
Yeah, I'll probably slip a goal to a servant like, hey, you got to clean this up before Kronk gets home. Like, we can't have this.
Yeah, I've only worked for him for a week, but we have like a pool going. It's
A pool on what?
on what it is that's going to make Kronk flip out.
Ah,
Like
yes.
what mess is going to slip through the cracks.
Lord Greenwood starts like counting coins out of his purse. Could I get in on this action?
They best watch themselves. I'm a fucking telepath.
Um,
I'm just watching how many.
of this shit, y'all fired.
I'm watching how many coins he's counting.
yes, just
Well, it's not like the Prince
from the
John
side.
from fucking Robin Hood, man. Not like accordion chords.
currently it's 2-1 that Fargrim will get blood on the carpeting versus Gregor getting any bodily fluid on the walls.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna bet.
They
I'm gonna
know
bet.
so much.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bet that it's gonna be Ack. He's gonna be eating some like ribs or something
With
with,
the
a lot of
mayo.
like, not mayo, but like barbecue sauce, and then he's gonna somehow get inside and just like handprints all over the wall from where he's crawling around. That's my bet. I'm gonna put money on it.
All of this triggers me.
Was Ack in the Lord's meeting? Would I
No,
know who
Ack
Ack
was
is?
you
He was
would
outside.
know who Ack is, but just from like reputation, but you haven't met Ack yet.
Okay, so I'm putting money on Gregor then, because that's the only other one aside from Kronk that I've met.
You met Fargrim too.
Fargrim was staying outside, wasn't he? Because he wouldn't
No,
give up his
Ack,
axe?
Ack
No.
was staying outside with
With the axe.
With all
That's
the
right.
No, they were both acting like shitheads during the meeting. And Kronk had to constantly be like,
Yeah, I'm
Shut
putting,
up.
I'm putting money on Gregor.
Money on Gregor. Okay.
Yeah, any bodily fluid, bro. That's like widespread.
Frequent.
Yes.
It's on the wall though. That's why it's less odds.
The problem is
Okay.
that all three of these conditions are met every single time they walk into my
Yes,
fucking
but
house.
it's which one
Walks in
is not
first.
cleaned before
Yeah.
Kronk gets there. It's
The-
not
the
which one
breaking point.
happens.
Oh, man.
It's which one will Kronk find out
so
about.
stressful.
During all of this, Ingrid's like maybe periodically going downstairs and just kind of checking in on things. Maybe like every like 30 minutes or so.
we
just
should
kinda
show Midas
taking a peek.
the vault.
And I'd probably get one of those times I just kind of bring Midas down and kind of just give him a run to be like, hey, we're just doing some enchantments on this vault. We're just keeping an eye on things. It should be pretty straightforward procedure. They'll have another
Intern.
mage in training come down from the college about every 8 hours or so. So it should be pretty straightforward. So I kind of just keep an eye on things. Are things going pretty well, pretty normal from just Ingrid's kind of knowledge?
If you want to roll an Arcana check.
Excellent. She can do this. We got a 14.
14. It seems pretty normal. You maybe aren't super familiar with the exact spells she's casting, but it looks like casting magic. Nothing nefarious. You're not really getting a bad vibe from it. Just,
Would I break her concentration if I offer her food or drink?
like, not really. She's
Okay.
mostly just like working on stuff.
Okay.
When you guys were talking about interns, she kind of popped her head up. She's like, "No, you can call us interns. That's what we are." It's
Okay.
Well, that's what you referred to them as. She was like, oh, the other intern guy's coming back. So I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
yeah.
I got you. I see it.
So maybe I just make sure like maybe a servant brings down like some food and drink for them. So if they need to take some breaks and that they can do a good job. And
Thank you. That's very kind of you. Most people don't do that.
like, you're welcome, dear. And then the servant does all the work. But I take all the credit. Okay, cool. So we probably just head upstairs and kind of just keep on that rotation. Check in every 30 minutes or so.
I still watch Midas though.
He's just looking at everything. He's just walking around, making himself comfortable.
Lord
Okay.
Greenwood has produced a sandwich from somewhere.
From Kevin.
Yeah, probably Kevin.
One of the servants goes, "You know there's a fully stocked kitchen, right?"
Lord Greenwood beelines it for the kitchen.
Yeah, you go. It's a pretty good like ye old industrial sized kitchen. Kevin's helping order around some like assistant chefs to like get like this massive meal cooked for lunch. There's like 6 of you. This will probably feed 20 people. Discreetly, some of it might go to the underhive, the leftovers, but you know, it's just kind of how it goes.
Ah.
Red.
Yeah.
Loved
I
Kevin.
love that.
Kevin with a good heart as well as a good name.
Oh.
For sure.
Wholesome.
Yeah, I guess we just sit down for lunch then, and I guess I would ask like just Lord Greenwood, I guess how things are in the city are going, how's the recovery from the siege, just kind of just like general like weather talk almost, just kind of nice and light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good.
Good.
I want to ask Midas, like, so Midas, where are you from? Like,
Well,
I've heard vaguely of you. So
Yeah.
what's your deal, man?
I'm originally from the Underhive, and I've left,
Oh.
worked my way out of there. Didn't come from much, and found myself in an entrepreneurial state due to my set of skills. And now, like, I'm just back. Like I said, the siege sort of needed everybody's help that could be helpful, and now I need money.
I can respect that. Can I do an insight check on him? Like, what's my vibe? I'm like,
Yeah. Roll insight.
15.
15. Midas, what vibe does Elian get?
That he would probably, pick up a $5 bill she dropped and not say anything, but is also here for the bigger picture of like what he's hired on to do. So
Respect.
Okay.
All right, sick.
As you guys are eating, Kevin's gonna be like, "Oh, I almost forgot." He's gonna go. There's like this like weird ornate button on the wall that he's gonna press, and a little like not like a see-through, like almost like a holocron version of Kronk is going to appear. It's lunchtime, sir. And this little like illusion of Kronk is gonna go and like sit down on the bench and just like pantomime eating.
It's a hologram?
It's like it's basically a
Of
little
Kronk eating?
simulation.
Like a mini or a big?
like
Full size?
a little smaller than full sized, but like almost full size.
Are we shocked at this? Is this new technology?
What
I'm just
in the world?
imagining
Is this normal here for you guys?
Yeah, wait, is he like actually eating the food?
There's
No,
a
it's an
hologram food.
illusion. Yeah, it's
Like
it's like an
plankton.
illusion of just like Kronk, like just like eating the food on the table.
Like the chum bucket with the hologram
Holographic meatloaf.
food. Yes.
I guess on one hand Ingrid is surprised, but on another hand also like not surprised because like Big Brother, like Kronk's presence must always be felt.
Yes.
I'm like, yep, this is our life now.
I guess I'll just do we try to talk to a hologram?
I'm kind of curious to see if I could, like, take it and sell it. Like, if it can change forms.
He goes and looks at the
Is
button.
that valuable? Yeah, I definitely want to know, like, the button. And
Yeah, roll me an Arcana
Let me
check if
see.
you want to.
sure.
I'm sorry, who hit the button?
Kevin did.
Kevin.
Go ahead and
Okay.
hit it. Where's our
Every mealtime, if Lord Kronk isn't
Where's
here,
this
I'm
check?
supposed to hit.
I'll be like,
the button.
oh, Midas, you know Kevin? He's also
here we go.
a bum.
A bum.
An underhive, excuse me.
17.
17.
Got him, Alien.
It's a weird enchantment, but the button does seem to be specifically enchanted to conjure images or like some kind of illusion of Kronk.
Is it only Kronk, or can we request other things? Like the hollow deck on Star Trek.
It seems to be specifically only Kronk.
Oh, okay.
So if Ingrid like passes her hand through the hologram, does it react?
Does it react?
You just pass your hand through.
Just like the
Okay.
like one of those.
So-
Just like
I
right
was
in
just
the
sitting
face.
there like cutting some food. You're just gonna like look down and then look over. Excuse me.
How big is the button on the wall?
I would say it's just
really
it's
trying
like
to
a
take this
thing.
pretty
Like-
big button like built into the wall. It's like screwed in. It's kind of like a light switch plate,
Yeah.
but with a button.
What would I roll to just do like a physical check? Like I'm pretending to see, like, oh yeah, it's really well built. That's really on there.
Oh,
And
it's
I
really
just, like,
sleight of hand.
A slight.
Sleight of
Sleight
hand.
of hand.
Okay. All right. 20.
20.
Oof.
Yeah, you pry it off the wall. You like you're like leaning against the wall as you're like snipping the little like magical enchantment wires out, and yeah,
Can I roll a
The
perception
illusion
against his
dies.
sleight of hands?
When he cuts the
Um,
wires.
it
Just
would
because
be-
Kronk actively was telling me
That's
to
true.
watch him?
Yes, you roll. Roll perception.
All right, let's see if I see this guy trying
I
to.
mean, I just looking at it. Might put it
Only a
back.
17.
Nope, you got no idea. You're distracted by the
Sandwiches.
the weird now talking hologram of Kronk.
But doesn't it
And my-
disappear
yeah, I
when
was
he
gonna
takes
say,
it off the wall?
My removal of this button does not stop.
If he disables it, he just like dissipates. Like it just disappears.
Okay.
Okay, well,
So he just turns.
But I don't
off.
notice,
that's fine.
I guess.
No, but you don't notice. Does everybody have to roll? The hologram just like went away?
Yeah, hold on. Does pulling it off the wall make the hologram go away?
Yeah, it should.
Well, that's to summon it. I'm saying
Okay,
you
okay.
get like 5 minutes
Oh,
of
okay.
being summoned.
Very well.
Oh, that was the duration of the thing. What a cool trick, everyone.
Yeah,
Very
that was
cool.
crazy.
Let's go
Ingrid
back
just
to
claps.
lunch.
That's crazy.
Go back to eating.
Wow,
How's
Lord
your,
Kronk
how's your
is-
burger?
That was really good.
Good, excellent.
Kevin just on top of it.
Thanks, Kevin. We love you.
Kevin just kind of smiles and nods like, yeah.
Is Kevin older than Ingrid, or like about the same age, a little younger?
Kevin is a very weathered 57.
Okay, Ingrid's a little older. Still her son. Like, hey, I love you. You're doing great, champ.
Love you guys too. I love working here. Kronk did just some wonderful, Kronk and Gregor and all of them, just wonderful things for a man with a bum knee. And now look at me. Here I am making burgers in a mansion.
It's crazy.
And good burgers at that.
Life is weird
Excellent.
like that.
Kronk
Thank you.
Edator, equal opportunity employer.
There we go. There we go.
We love it.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah, I guess
He pays just over minimum wage.
Yeah.
so generous.
Gracious.
$7.26 an hour.
No benefits.
I pay the inflated minimum wage.
No, there's medical. There's no dental or vision.
Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair.
The
Respectable.
medical is Gregor though.
Oh. And Susan.
It's when he gets around to it.
Mostly Susan.
Mostly
yeah.
Susan.
It's Gregor's like, oh wait, I can heal. But yeah, I guess after like lunch, Ingrid just kind of goes, checks on the mage again, kind of just does her own thing. I guess after that, Ingrid's very much assuming that cool. We got Midas, is, kind of hired on help. Lord Greenwood, just I'm sure of course at least an acquaintance, maybe a friendly acquaintance of Kronk. So I'm like, okay, cool. He's probably a welcome guest here. So I kind of just go and maybe just do my own thing, check the library, hang out.
Yeah, I'm sure Lord Greenwood and my dad hang out because my dad's Lord Birchwood. They probably play like
Croquet.
no, like I don't know, the Matorkan version of golf or something, like something that older rich, not old, but
Okay.
rich dudes
Just
do.
hit balls off the wall
Yeah.
into the underhive or something.
Yeah, you and my dad. Yeah, you and my dad probably hang out.
Midas is definitely enjoying like the library, like being in such like a wealthy environment, being able to tap into some of like the books and things that are there. He's just an intelligent guy, so
Cool.
pretty
So
cool
maybe
overall.
Ingrid and Midas are just probably hanging out in the library then.
All right, I'm actually gonna have to go check on the mage now this time without Ingrid. It's like, okay, my turn to check. I'm gonna check on her. All right, I'm gonna go down and she'll be like, how's it going?
It's going well. I do want to ask though, do you guys have like a rodent problem? Because I've been hearing little scritching sounds and like I don't want to say anything. Like it's not my place to judge. I just want to know so that I can warn the next people. Just because like some of the interns don't really do well with.
Have you seen any rats?
No,
Rats?
I've been hearing the little scritching sound. Maybe does Lord Kronk have a cat? I didn't think he had a cat.
He has a duck.
Does it sound like a quack?
No, it does not sound like a duck.
Where is the sounds coming from inside the vault?
No, just from like down. Like I don't want to leave where I am, but like it sounds like down the next layer.
All right, I
next
need.
level.
Okay, can I somehow look and see if I can see any like holes or see something?
Yeah, are you going down and looking around yourself?
I need to. Yes, I'm
Okay.
scared because I don't want him to be mad that there's mice in his house.
Yeah, roll me a investigation check as you go. Are you taking like a light with you?
Yeah, I'll probably take out my sword because it illuminates.
Yeah.
Or I'll just have it like whatever because it lights up stuff. The 13.
13. Yeah, you don't see anything. You go down. You're looking around. It's dark.
I don't have my readers on.
You don't have your readers on. You're
Shame.
yeah. You go down. It looks normal, and you don't see any like rodent droppings. You don't see any signs of like. There's not like little like mouse chew through on the walls. You're not seeing much.
Do I hear anything or no? Do I not hear anything?
Give me perception.
22.
You do hear a little faint, getting quieter, like a little like skittering sound, like something almost fleeing from you.
Okay, so then I know that there's something down here. Probably some sort of rodent. So I'm gonna go up, get the rest of the people like, hey guys, there's some sort of rat or something in the basement. Like, I really don't want to live in the guest house, so we should probably go downstairs and try to kill this rodent or something, or at least trap it and put it outside if we don't want to kill it.
Does Ingrid know or remember or recall if the party mentioned if they were going to Skaven's Blight at all?
Yeah, you guys know that they spent some time in Skaven's Blight.
Okay.
But I'll tell them, like, I didn't see anything, but I can hear, like, some scurrying around in the basement, but I didn't see anything, but I want you guys to just come with me, because, again, I don't want to get kicked out of the house, you guys.
So
I'm
Ingrid,
serious.
Ingrid's not going to jump to conclusions, but she kind of has the worst case scenario in the back of her mind. So she is prepared, but she's going to go down with Ellie, and I'm assuming the rest of the crew to kind of go investigate a little bit more and kind of see if she can pick up anything.
Lord Greenwood, you coming down?
Did you communicate that they'd been to Skaven's Blight, or just kind of?
I probably would maybe.
We would know.
Yeah, I probably would.
Well, I think he's asking if the other.
Yeah,
people
like,
know.
because if I don't know and it's just a rat problem, like, let the help take care of it.
I would probably mention that, like, hey, like they were recently at Skaven's Blight. I'm assuming obviously you've never seen a Skaven, or maybe are only vaguely aware of what those are.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, hey, that's probably a worst case scenario. We likely should not have to worry about that. But I want us to be prepared because, again, Kronk did mention that they do have some important artifacts, and it's if they're making a vault for it and enchanting it, there's probably a reason why. So that's probably worst case scenario. But just be on your guard.
Yeah, Lord Greenwood pulls his boots back on, like, all right, let's go.
Okay. Yeah, you guys make your way down past the mage, who kind of stops what she's doing as you're all walking past, like, oh, is it that bad of a problem? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause a problem.
No.
I just
No,
wanted to
keep
know
about your work, young mage.
I'm going to be like, yo, Kevin, actually, just hang out with this girl, though, just in case.
Oh, okay. Oh, hi, Kevin. I remember you. We had we had a class together. I don't know if you remember me from a year ago. And Kevin's like, yes. So you got into the internship program. That's awesome.
Aw.
How many years do you have left? And she's gonna kind of like 5. But it's going. At the end of it, I see you're well employed now, and they just kind of spend time catching up.
Lovely. But yeah, I'm just be like, yeah, Kevin, you just keep an eye on her. We'll be back up soon. All right, then we go down.
Okay. You guys make your way down the stairs, illuminated by the light of Elian's sword, which I think is, 30 feet?
15 of bright and 15 of dim.
Okay. So yeah.
All right, guys. Yeah, I didn't see anything. So if you guys want to take a look around, I heard some stuff, but I couldn't see anything. So.
Midas has been itching for another chance to look around, so.
Yes. If you guys all want to roll investigation, who all has dark vision?
Ingrid does not. She is.
I do
human.
not.
Where would you see that?
Greenwood does.
Greenwood does.
Oh, wow. Oh.
He's half elf.
Oh, cool. Is it like a secret, like a hush?
He doesn't look like
He
it.
clips his
Like,
ears.
He's
clipped
kind
them
of.
when, or his parents clipped him
didn't-
when he was a kid.
He just didn't have pointed ears.
He's like a dog. They clip the.
Oh yeah, the ears and the tail.
Yeah, he got clipped.
I rolled an 18.
I rolled a 7.
Is it investigation?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 2.
2. Lord Greenwood, you are really interested. You found one of like a little side chamber, which is like a in between, like a wine cellar, and you're kind of like comparing it
yeah.
to yours as like a little bit of like a flex off. Like, he has the 1402 Chardonnay, but I have the 1401 Chardonnay. So who's the real winner here?
Still me. Well,
Midas, you notice behind some of the boxes in the room. First of all, there's a lot of like cool treasure. This seems to be like the basement storage. So there's like little knickknacks. There's like there's not like loose money, but there's like old family portraits in storage, vases of antique quality, just like a bunch of really cool old stuff. And you also notice behind one of the boxes has been moved, and behind it there is a hole in the wall. Not huge, but something maybe like a small child could crawl through. Or maybe like a 10-year-old.
Okay. Might want to check this out over here. Got some stuff moved around. Looks like it's freshly moved around, and I don't know what could have made a hole like this. Any ideas?
Of course, Ingrid's brain goes to like, is the worst case coming about? Could you roll like a nature check or Arcana check to see?
Yeah,
like,
I would say nature.
Okay. So she's gonna kind of investigate it a little close. She rolled a 4.
It's an old building. Old buildings sometimes in the basement have holes. Maybe Kronk was renovating.
It's true. He has been renovating. So I say, hey, maybe it's just a renovational.
I'm gonna put my face kind of by the hole because maybe like a cat or something got in. I'll be like, pss, 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 pss.
roll animal handling.
Like, hey, kitty, kitty. That will be a 12.
Everyone else, you get the vibe. If there was a cat in there, the cat would probably come. This is like a pretty good little
Good.
like. it's-
So no cat.
All right, don't think
But
it's a cat.
a cat does not come.
All right, that's my idea, guys.
I'm gonna casually just like search through the treasure, particularly for like weapons of any kind.
Just casual.
Just while we're looking at something, and I put in my 2 cents already.
Is it cold in the basement?
It's like the temperature of a normal basement. You're in like 2 stories down, so it's not like chilly,
Like
but it's not. It's like like 60s. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Just kind of like it's a little damp. It's not like super. It's a nice rich basement, but you can tell this is where like people don't really come here a lot. This is where like all of like your great aunt Vivian's like antiques are kept.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Can I roll to see if I find anything significant?
Yeah, go for it.
What would I roll with that? Perception?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. 21.
21. You find some old, they're a little rusted. It looks like they haven't been used. Some ceremonial swords. There's a lance with a little plaque next to it that it was the championship of the 1804 Matorkan joust that Kronk's great grandfather won.
Oh,
Very cool.
Yeah. It's a little shattered at the end, but for the most part, like they like glued it back together with like gilding. So yeah.
Cool.
You find some cool stuff.
so how big is like this hole? Is like kind of like tunnel-esque?
It looks a little tunnel-esque, yeah.
All right, can I kind of like put my head in and like grab my sword and just try to illuminate and see how far I can look?
You can fit through. It's a little bit snug. It's a little bit tight. Fargrim probably couldn't get through it,
No.
but
No chance.
It's like a child's play slide, like the Encluse ones, where like you can fit through as an adult, but it's maybe not comfortable.
All right, do I see anything in there? Anything that was dropped or left behind or?
Roll me another investigation.
Let's see. That one.
That one.
Oh wait, no, it was a 7. I'm sorry.
Oh, 7. Okay.
They look the same.
No, I get that.
So it was an 8.
So an 8 total. You don't see anything dropped necessarily.
Okay.
It doesn't look like a natural hole, but that's about all you're getting.
All right, so I'm gonna pop out and be like, okay, guys, I feel like we should go to Home Depot, get some drywall, just patch it up, pretend it never happened, and just don't tell Sir Kronk about this. Ingrid's gonna kind of just like, yeah, cool, yeah, that's just a great idea, Elian. Wow, you are just such a smart young man.
Thank
But
you.
then can she actually start like looking around because she still has kind of a weird feeling about it. Okay, so she'll do like a perception or investigation.
Are you looking for something in particular, or are you just trying to get like a general?
Kind of more like, okay, there's a hole here. Do I see something that could have in this area, in this room, that could have come out of this hole, or do I hear something
I say yeah.
strange?
Do
Okay.
I would say investigation.
Okay. 12.
12. Looking around, it does look like one of the crates got shifted, like Midas mentioned earlier. You also notice it looks almost like little like tooth marks at the very edge of it. You're not really seeing. It's not super dusty. Like obviously, it's kept pretty clean despite being a basement, so there aren't footprints. But it is a little suspicious that there is a hole in the wall with tooth marks and something like stuff's been moved. And you guys have been at the mansion for a couple weeks now, and no one's really mentioned anything about coming down here and moving or cleaning it in particular or anything like that. Nothing else seems to be overly disturbed.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of gather everyone in, and just kind of again, like maybe we're not finding like real clear stuff going on, but Ingrid's kind of like gather everyone in and kind of like whisper as stealthy as possible. So if there is anything, so they're not overhearing, just kind of like, hey, like we should really
kind of keep a closer guard on this. I'm not sure if we want to continue to have the mage down here. Because is the mage actually like in the other room or?
So it's like the basement is where the mage is, and then
Yeah.
you guys are in the sub-basement. So
Okay.
down a hallway and a flight of stairs.
Okay, so I kind of say like, hey, we should have like someone posted down here, someone posted up. Well, I guess
We have Kevin.
We have Kevin. I know he can. He's a hobo fighter. He's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So Kevin can stay posted by the mage. But we
we
should
stay
have
down
someone
here.
down here.
Or I have an
all the time.
idea.
Taking shifts.
So
Are you whispering your idea?
yeah, so my idea is I'm gonna go upstairs and grab a burger, and I'm gonna put a burger right in front of the hole, and we'll wait till it comes out and tries to get the burger,
Mhm.
and then we'll kill it.
Okay. Ingrid's like awesome, and then she kind of like turns to
Well, there's teeth marks. Maybe they're hungry.
turns to Midas, and she, maybe hasn't really heard of him much or doesn't really know him, but she's, kind of heard some things around, but he has a particular set of skills, right? And I was kind of again whispering, trying to be stealthy, but like, hey, do you think you could maybe like
Roll stealth.
hide? Should I roll stealth for our whispering?
No.
Okay.
You're whispering.
Each other.
So I kind of turned to him like, hey, do you think you could kind of keep the first kind of watch? Elaine will grab the burger, put it by the hole, and I want you to kind of hide and see if you see anything. I want you to be very stealthy with this. We do not want to make them, if there is a creature here, we don't want to make them overly aware that we kind of know their presence.
I probably won't let him do a watch alone. Have you guys ever seen the episode of Futurama where there's Flexo and
Flexo
Bender and
and-
Fry,
yeah.
and Fry's like, no, I
Okay.
don't trust Flexo. I'm Fry in this situation, and I
am
don't trust
Flexo
Flexo.
in this situation.
So no. So
And
I
who's
will
Bender?
go grab a burger.
Yeah, I'm bad.
Okay,
But
okay, so
I will not let him do a watch alone. I'm gonna stay at the whole time.
Okay,
I don't
so
need to do a watch. I'm just
kinda-
gonna be up.
How do you say that in a nice way, I guess, to the group?
I should be like, oh, I don't mind watching. I'll just go quick grab a burger. But yeah, no, I feel good. I feel well rested. I had a coffee this morning, so I'm good to watch.
So Ingrid kind of lets Midas do his thing, kind of like signals for Greenwood to come upstairs with me, and then I kind of whisper to Ellie and Midas, did you agree to stay down there and kind of get stealthy, get
Yeah,
hidden?
yeah.
So when me and so the three of us, I'm assuming obviously go back upstairs, check and see the mage is cool, so we go up to the main floor, and I'm like, hey, to Ellie, and I'm like, hey, I know you really
No,
don't
I didn't go
trust-
upstairs. I'm downstairs.
No, you have to go grab the burger.
No, I'm gonna call Kevin. Like, hey, Kevin, come grab me the burger.
Okay, I want you to go upstairs and grab the burger so then I can.
No,
cast
I'm gonna
invisibility
skip the
on you.
burger. I'm not gonna leave the basement. I'm not gonna grab a burger.
Then never mind. Ingrid does not do her,
Perfect.
her thing.
Lord Greenwood goes upstairs and grabs a
Yeah.
burger for himself and starts eating.
Yum.
Fair enough. Yeah. Can I get a stealth roll from everyone trying to hide in the basement?
Yes.
Yes.
Be right back.
Are you wearing adamantium plate?
It's at a disadvantage.
25.
It rolls automatically.
25? Okay.
8.
Midas, you blend into the shadows. You find there was a statue under a tarp. You sneak in under it, so the outline is totally the same, but you can still kind of see out through the mesh fabric.
Perfect.
But you're blended in, one with the shadows. Elian, you pull over a stool and it kind of squeals across the floor, and you sit on it and you wait.
Yes, that sounds very in character for me.
Yep.
I guess for Ingrid at this point, she's kind of over the situation. Before she leaves, could she have secretly casted clairvoyance so she could have left but still watch and keep things?
Yes.
Keep it, because again, she probably just trusts herself more than anyone at this point because she does feel like there's something else going on. So it has a 10-minute duration. So again, it's not super long, but she can place the invisible sensor in a familiar location. She just post it kind of in the hole or the opening of the hole. And then when you cast the spell, you can choose seeing or hearing, and you can choose what sense. So she'd obviously choose seeing. Maybe she'd alternate between the two. And that, but it does a creature that can see the sensor, such as a creature benefiting from invisibility or true sight, can see the orb of clairvoyance.
Cool.
So she'll cast that.
Yeah, you guys, did someone get, after maybe a minute, Kevin comes down with the burger, it's on a really nice silver platter. It's built very well. There's sauce in the fancy way that nice restaurants do.
Oh, it sounds
the ketchup's on the side.
Yeah.
Oh, yummy.
Like a paintbrush. Just yeah.
Yes. You guys needed a burger?
I feel really bad what I'm going to do with it, so I'm just going to take the platter and be like, yeah, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate you so much.
Lord
Greenwood's following
fight evil
You're coming
on
down.
an empty stomach.
All right.
Lord Greenwood's like following behind like Bugs Bunny, following like a smell trail, just like floating behind him.
Scooby, yeah.
Yeah,
All right, I'm
just
gonna
like
wait.
Scooby for snacks.
I'm going to wait. I'm like, all right, Kevin, you go back up and hang out with the mage, all right? And you do your thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna put the burger in front of the hole
Okay.
and just wait.
Does Ingrid see after I guess a few minutes, like maybe 5 minutes in, because the orb doesn't last very long? Does she like see or hear anything?
Nope. The magic fades. Elian, Midas, you guys are sitting there and spend like 20 minutes and nothing has happened.
I wait.
You guys keep waiting. Okay.
Can Ingrid kind of take a peek over by like Kevin and the maid, just check, just just check and see everything's going good?
Yeah, they seem to be doing good. They're chatting. They were in like intro to culinary skills together, so they're like reminiscing about the mage that ran the class and how like crazy they were about like measuring flour. It had to be done the specific way, and you had to use the back of a certain knife. And
I guess, hearing that everything's good, I'd kind of maybe go to Lord Greenwood. And again, I trust him well enough. He's pretty rich. I know he's not going to steal anything. He has what he needs. So I'm kind of like, hey, we should start like maybe like looking around the house and see if we notice anything strange, any like scratch marks or any bite marks or any other strange openings
Smart.
in the house. Do you agree?
Yeah, let's do it.
Nice.
I just want to try one thing first.
okay.
He walks over in front of the hole and kind of like gently sets the burger off to the side. And then I want to cast Create Water to send it down the hole.
Ooh, nice.
Okay.
We'll
So
recon what I did.
what's that?
Oh, we'll recon that, but yeah, I like what you're
Yeah,
doing.
we'll
Okay.
see how that goes. That's a
Yeah.
good idea.
So yeah, it's just create or destroy water. I can create up to 10 gallons of clean water. So I'm just gonna put my hand like right on the face of the tunnel, I guess, and just kind of like project 10 gallons of water down the hole.
It rushes. You hear the rushing of water, and then over it, you start to hear this like spluttering. What languages do you guys speak?
I speak, Alien speaks Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
Common, Dwarvish, and Thieves' Cant.
Just Dwarven and Sylvan.
Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, Halfling.
You hear what might be words in a language none of you understand. This like you can't tell what it's saying, but it sounds really mad
Oh, shit.
and like upset and just like
I'm gonna stay hidden at this time. Like I'm still have not come out. Just hearing.
yeah. None of you guys know what happened to Midas. He was here.
And now he
He's-
is one with
yeah,
the shadow.
Yeah, he might still be here.
Yes.
You're not sure. He may have just like skipped town. No idea. No way of knowing.
I should be like, damn, Lauren Greenwood, that was sick. All right, I'm gonna drop my sword though, because I feel like obviously we heard some sort of words, and I'm like, yeah, this is probably not like a cat.
Yeah, Lord Greenwood's gonna conjure his sword.
Okay.
Yeah, Ingrid's.
Do you wanna describe how that works?
Yeah, so he holds out his hand, and it looks kind of like if you ever watched Skyrim, when somebody gets hit by an ice spike and like explodes or whatever, it kind of looks like that, and a sword kind of forms out of it.
I should be like, damn, Lord Greenwood, I didn't know you could do this.
Comes with money.
I suppose.
The
Pretty-
honesty.
pretty- my dad can't do that though. All right,
Yeah.
I'm ready.
So yeah, you have a hole that's a bit of a tunnel that is now very damp, and somewhere in it is a spluttering, angry thing that you can't understand.
I don't want to crawl through that. There's no way.
Is there a way, like, would Ingrid be able to like investigate, like, okay, like, is this tunnel going like straight down the earth? Could it be like connecting somewhere from the outside? Is there a way to like trap them in, or is it just like a tunnel with no end inside?
Yeah, so I've got dark vision for 60 feet. So I guess standing at the front of it, can I tell whether it slopes down or whether it like
It does slope down a little bit.
slopes down? Okay.
And then it goes down, and then looking 60 feet. You can't really tell if at the end of that 60 feet if it's turning, or if you just can't. If it keeps going straight and you can't really tell, it just kind of turns into like a black.
Okay, and I can't see anything down at the bottom where it would turn.
No, you just
Or down the
see
hole.
it just kind of turns into just like darkness, and it might be the dark of a turn. It might be
Just out of range of my
just out of
vision.
range. Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's a little bit shiny and glistening in the beginning with the light of Elian's sword, though. Now
Okay.
that it's all very wet.
Tight.
And gallons wet, boy.
And how big is the hole? Like, would we be able to kind of like scrunch down and crawl
Yeah,
down?
you guys can crawl through. It's like I said earlier, it's like comparable to like a children's slide. So like,
I'm worried about army crawling in that.
or like,
Yeah.
like Chuck E. Cheese back with like
That's even
like,
worse.
all the tunnels and stuff. It's
Okay.
Could I roll to, without anybody knowing, just crawl, go, start to like?
Oh,
make
you're
my own
gonna
way?
start going
Yeah,
your way.
but
Yeah,
I want to do it on my
Makes
own.
his own
volition.
hole. We
Yeah.
probably see you crawling. We're looking at the hole. We're gonna notice you crawling in the hole.
Roll the check. You didn't see me take the button off the wall.
yeah. Roll stealth versus opposing.
Wait, but if we're staring down the hole.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming
He
that
crawls
you're
underneath
I'm assuming you're
Greenwood.
pulling your head out of the hole at this point, and we're like,
Yeah, this
Oh,
just
okay.
he-
So
he
not
would-
finding.
wait,
Congregating, you're, like,
yeah.
sneaking
I'm not
behind
gonna
us.
crawl through you down the hole. No, you're
right.
gonna turn around and be like, I can't see anything. And as you discuss, I'm gonna come out of the darkness into
Like a
the
little
hole.
snake.
Just like
Yes.
mudslide down the hole.
Correct.
All right.
So we're rolling perception.
Roll a stealth check, and since you guys were
We're all
looking at the hole,
looking.
you can roll perception.
Okay, with advantage.
21.
21. Not with advantage.
24. Haha, I got a 7.
I got a 17.
Yeah,
Ouch.
Ingrid, you see, just kind of like
19.
slipping his way in.
Like a little eel.
Just slurping his way down the hole.
So Ingrid, I think, does a running jump, like dive
Oh,
into
he's
the
going.
hole. Like
He's going.
Ingrid just sees like these two like little legs out of the hole and she just grabs and pulls them. Like, I appreciate your enthusiasm.
You're probably gonna do a strength check.
Okay, do I have to do a strength check to
pull?
pull?
Yes.
What should he do opposed?
Acrobatics or athletics
Oh,
to try to
goodness.
keep slurping.
I'm just
your way
imagining
out.
a skinny
is
old
not
lady
strong.
Ingrid trying to grab
She
his
has a
legs.
-1 modifier to strength.
9.
I
didn't set the bar too
Wow.
high for you. She pulls me out.
You
Let's go,
with the
Ingrid.
dampness of the tunnel, you just grab the dirty boot and you just start sliding him out. And Midas, you're trying to get a grip, but it's all just so slick and slippery.
I was just taking a look. I was just talking so much.
I appreciate your commitment to the job, Midas.
all.
Well, that's
That's all. I didn't want to take anything from the hole.
fair enough.
I
But
don't
we
know
don't
that
want you
there's
to
anything
get
to take.
stuck and die and then stink up the place.
For
So
Ingrid, can she quickly
It
run
already stinks
upstairs
down here.
and kind of direct the servants to kind of keep an eye out on things, notice if they notice anything strange, because I do want some active eyes on the rest of the house. Because my main concern is, okay, that we have the hole, could have something already gotten out. So I'm going to kind of alert the, I guess, the head maid and have her inform everyone else to be on a lookout. I'm assuming, does Kronk have, like, guards guarding the manor? Does he have
There's a couple that like do like loops outside.
Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that that information is communicated and they're on active watch for small creatures of some kind, potentially.
the head housekeeper. Of course, Ingrid. Of course. I will let them know. Thank you for letting me know. I haven't seen anything, but if I do, I will definitely let you young scamps know, okay?
Thank you.
all right, when Ingrid comes back, I'm gonna ask her if she knows much about Skaven. Do Skaven not like the light?
Would Ingrid have to roll a history for that?
Roll nature.
Okay.
I'm just not sure.
Anyone that wants to. You can too, Elliot, if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Was it history or nature?
Nature.
Okay.
She only rolled a 5. She doesn't know any. She's like heard of them, but I don't think knows much.
I
Yeah,
only rolled an 8.
I rolled a 5.
On a 5, Skaven are rat people.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what would you get. With an 8, they probably don't like bright lights. Just because they're rat people.
Just because they're
But,
rat,
like,
yeah, I probably.
Maybe they do.
I feel like that's an assumption we make about rat people.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put my
It's a
sword
little
away.
racist,
I'm,
but,
gonna,
you know.
I'm gonna put my sword away just in case my light is repelling it. So we're probably in a very dimly
Yeah,
lit
you
room
guys are
now.
in the dark.
Okay.
It is pitch black.
Except he can see.
Yeah, Lord Greenwood is the only one that can see anything. The rest of you guys, it's like
I should figure
your
I'll
hand in
try
front
it.
of your face, you can't even see.
Yeah, I'll just keep my ears open. And then once it comes out, I'm hoping maybe, okay, the light's turned off. Come here, baby. Safe now. No one's down here.
You start hearing, what's everyone's passive perceptions?
15 for Ingrid.
PP 14.
Passive what?
Your
Perception.
perception.
Passive perception
it's-
12.
12?
Mine's 14.
Anything over a 13, you start to hear a little skittering. It's a little like, almost like damp skittering, and you hear this just like,
Is it eating the burger? How close does it sound?
Is it in the hole or in the room?
it sounds like it's coming closer.
Okay.
I wait.
Could Ingrid have been positioned? Maybe not Ingrid. Maybe like Alien. Maybe
Well, probably Lord Greenwood. I would hope he'd be like, hey, guys, it's in here.
or like
Yeah.
I want to like seal the hole so we have some of them trapped in. Is what I would have liked. So I mean,
So you want like someone like on the wall on the other side
like
of the
to
hole?
put like a box in front of it. Yeah, you can like put a box or like put a shield down or something to kind of block that entrance once.
So
they're
you
in
don't
the-
want anything to come. Oh, so
No,
you want
oh.
something once it's in to block it. Okay.
Yes. So maybe like I'd have maybe if we can do it the planning beforehand, probably have green wood on it so we can kind of see it come in, or whatever it is.
Are
And
you
then-
guys trying to hide in the darkness?
Yeah, I would say we're probably trying to. Should we roll stealth?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hiding for show.
Okay.
12.
Ingrid rolled a 14.
16.
I got a 7.
Okay. Whoa. Cool.
Cool.
I'm scared.
Perception was not high on that.
Oh, okay.
So this little Lord Greenwood, you specifically see kind of coming out from the darkness, like kind of sniffing the air. This like shape. It's hard to make out at first. It's very like it's pretty small. It's damp, so it's kind of weird. It's not happy, but these little like almost glowing red eyes kind of like appear in your vision, start crawling up the tunnel, and just like.
Can I hit him with a spell?
Or is it in the room
Sure.
or in the tunnel?
No, it's still in the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
It's maybe like 40 feet down the tunnel now.
40 feet. Okay. Yeah, can I hit him with a spell?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
After that,
Ooh, sick.
should we roll?
Yeah,
What's a surprise attack?
Yeah, no, I'm saying after that.
Yeah.
okay. So I rolled a, let me see. I rolled a 23 for the first bolt.
Yeah, that definitely
Sick.
hits.
And then an 18 for the second one.
That also definitely hits.
Okay. So it's going to be 2, hold on.
Wouldn't it be funny if it's just like a normal rat with like 2 health?
With red glowing eyes.
Like, rats have red eyes, I think.
Just toasted.
Maybe not glowing, but
Just a raticle.
So it'll be 2d10 plus 8. So that's 15.
15. It just blasts. This bolt of green energy just smacks it right in the face. You see it. Oh, what?
So the Eldritch, just to flavor, the Eldritch Blast that I cast is more like Ice Spike in Skyrim,
Oh, okay.
where it's just like a big old like frost piece.
Yeah, there's just like blue-white streak of energy that just bursts into like almost like ice shards of energy, smacks it directly on the nose.
Spicy.
You hear it go, cha, cha, and just like turn around and just bolt in the other direction.
I think it scared it away.
nice.
Problem solved. I need my paycheck.
All right, all right, sick.
Crisis averted.
Yeah.
All right, let's get some drywall.
Yeah. Okay, you guys are gonna go get some drywall then?
I don't know.
I guess-
I'm worried. So it didn't die though, right? Lord
No.
Greenwood, it didn't die. You saw it run away.
No, I ran away.
I'm afraid it's gonna come back.
It's going to come back.
Oh, I hit it pretty good. I don't think it wants to come back.
Yeah, that's true.
Ingrid asks again. Can you give me some sort of vague like what did it kind of look like?
So I
How
just
big
saw-
was it? What did you see? Because obviously none of us saw what you saw.
Yeah. So I just saw like red eyes and kind of like
It
a,
was-
a hunched form, right?
Yeah, kind of like a hunched, like furry form with like red eyes. It had like a pretty like
How big?
um
If he's telling me.
probably about the
Wow.
size of like a 8 to 10-year-old child, like probably like a decent sized 10-year-old, or like a really big 8-year-old, or like a really small 12.
I mean, that's
Okay, can Ingrid roll
Got it.
an insight?
Okay.
You just assume
So
like okay, this
confused.
is probably a Skaven.
Yeah.
Do I have to roll or do I just know?
It does sound kind of like what it sounds a little smaller than most of the Skaven you heard Kronk and Gregor talking about.
How big are kids that age? What, like 4 feet tall?
dude, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like
I'm trying to think.
Well,
What's
that-
double CC's size?
She's 40
Imagine-
pounds,
imagine
80
the-
pound,
imagine
80
the-
pound rat.
Imagine the kids in kids class.
I don't
Yeah.
think a 10-year-old is 80 pounds.
We had
I
80 pound
I
10-year-old.
was.
I was saying,
we for
that's
sure
a-
do.
I feel that's a
We for sure
beefcake.
do.
That is a beefcake. That's a beefcake
That's a big
rat.
kid.
We definitely have
Okay,
kids
okay.
that size.
So I mean,
Yeah.
we're talking about a
So what, like a
a
4
beefy-
foot fucking...
A hairy
Just
rolling
just
child.
Okay.
miniature
Okay.
Fargrim as
Okay.
a rat.
yeah, it's like go like a foot shorter
would fit
than
in
me.
the tunnel.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's small, right?
So Ingrid like knows like okay, the Skaven are here, and they have and then Kronk and the gang have something that they want, and I don't know what that thing is, but they're here. Oh no, I'm assuming the charges on the phone are done.
Yep, only got one.
So obviously, turn to Ellie and be like, hey, tomorrow, if this continues, like, you gotta let Kronk know what's going on immediately as soon as you can. Otherwise, I guess I'll kind of let the boys do whatever they want to do down here. Can Ingrid go up to the servants again and kind of say, like, hey, have you seen anything? Have you heard anything? She just wants to keep tabs on everything because she is very kind of concerned now because she doesn't know exactly what to expect because she does not know a lot about Skaven in general.
Yeah. You go up to the main head housekeeper. Oh, Ingrid, yes. Good to see you again. We haven't heard anything or seen anything. There have been no rodents. We keep a very strict no rodent policy. We specifically said no when the Bureau of Rodent Affairs came by to try to give them cheese. We said no to that. No one's been out to the guest quarters to check there yet.
Okay.
To clean it. But
These dirty bitches.
Ingrid will
we
check.
haven't heard any. No, there's no. We have a cat, and she's gonna gesture over, and you see sitting on like this giant fluffy pillow, just like the fattest house cat.
It's Millie.
It's bigger, like full chonk. Like this thing.
Can we name it like Chonk? So instead of Kronk, it's like little Chonk.
Yeah.
Just a
It's Chonk the
giant
cat.
fucking like
Like-
Mancoon.
Yeah,
I've seen like pictures of
giant,
Zach's
like-
childhood cat.
Chonk.
Chonk.
Yes.
Can Ingrid?
He's 40 years old.
Well, at time out, so obviously Ingrid doesn't know a lot about Skaven, but she assumed as soon as the light went away, the Skaven came. So
It
can
took
assume
a little bit.
that
It
it's-
was like maybe like 10 minutes.
okay, so she can maybe assume that they don't love light. Is it still light outside? Is it afternoon?
Yeah,
what
it's
time frame are we
you guys
working
have
with here?
spent most of the morning, and you're in like the mid-afternoon. From living in Matorka, the DMV is closing soon, so it's
Yeah.
probably like 2:30 p.m.
Okay. Can Ingrid go and investigate the guest house?
Absolutely, positively.
Okay.
Yeah, you go out. You've got a key to it. You don't have to stay there. You have like an actual guest room, but just in case, like everyone in the backup squad does have a key to it, you go in, and it's weird. You notice Gaunt's door has a massive hole in it. Some of the boards have been ripped away, and it looks like, and that's weird. It smells kind of like blood and like fecal matter. It's pungent. There's like weird streaks on the floor that look like dried blood and excrement.
Can she investigate? Okay, is this fresh excrement or blood, or is it like old and dried and left over from a few days ago?
Super
Because
important.
she does kind of know.
roll
Yeah.
a nature check. There are
Okay.
little like prints of like also garbage. And
Yeah, it's like, who's this from? Is it Skaven or just the normal
just
squad?
Ack being Ack.
Yeah.
She rolled a 5.
a 5.
Just
Honestly, like your eyes are watering a little bit just with like the smell of it.
You're just gagging like that one cat gif, like the white one where he's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's pretty rancid. You don't really want to get closer to it. It's bad, whatever it is. It's bad. It's everywhere. There's little like ack prints of it on the ceiling. It's like all down the hallway to this door. There's a hole in the door. The hole has like some of this on it. It's bad.
Okay, it's stinky. I want to get out of there. But does she see any tiny little claws that are not axe or little bites?
You rolled a 5.
That was for nature.
Do you want to roll investigation?
Probably
You can roll
investigate. Yeah.
yeah.
Let's do. Thank God, it's 18.
18. You're not seeing other little. You actually, with an 18, the hole in door is about the size of Gregor's fist.
Okay. I know that hole anywhere.
You've seen a lot of them over the last 2 months. Gregor and Drywall don't always see eye to eye.
Yeah, I just like roll my eyes like, oh, those crazy kids.
Yes.
Like lovingly. But yeah, like cool. So I guess everything seems secured there. I'm not super worried about, I guess, anything in the guest house. So I guess I just make my way back to the main house and kind of go back and check on the rest of the B team.
Okay. Yeah, you guys. Nothing crazy has happened in the last couple minutes. The mage is still working on it. You see, with her now is a little like little like kitten, little like ethereal kitten that's like running around with her. She's talking with Kevin about the familiar class and how fun it was and how it's like kind of cool to have like a little like companion, and that he helps her with stuff. You notice he's like kind of like batting stuff around, but it's like actually making like arcane sigils. So you know, it's helping her. They're chilling.
Acknowledged.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Midas.
Hey, what?
Do you actually want to go try crawling down that hole, actually?
You know, after I got pulled out by an old lady, my confidence is a little destroyed, but
It's fair.
I think we need to check it out. If we're going to figure it out, we should go directly to the source.
All right. You go first.
Well,
It's because you're so stealthy. I wear this plate,
Can,
so I'm going to be
um,
heavy and loud.
Can Ingrid cast invisibility on our friend here if he's open to it?
Yeah, I mean you could.
But do you want that?
He's okay with it.
oh, I'm okay with that.
Nice. So I touch you, but like in a grandmotherly way, you know, like very grandmother, like more on the shoulder, like just kind of like a bony grasp.
Do you
I'll grab you later.
All
So you-
fingertips.
Yeah.
Just cold, very cold
do you
hands.
pinch the cheek?
Very cold.
Cheek
Oh,
comes
there
later.
you go.
We'll cut the cheek if he does a good job at the end of the day.
pinch.
You have to earn the cheek pinch. So Ingrid will kind of just like touch him grandmotherly. I think it's like a bony hand, but still like warm. You know,
Yeah.
it's a comforting grasp. He's not like I hope disgusted by it. She would.
It's not clammy.
Yeah, it's not clammy. Not clammy. It's like the Grinch after he turns like good. You know.
Okay. I'm just seeing the like Grinch hand where it's just like the little
Yeah,
fingers.
it's like that.
Little whiskers off
God.
the end of them.
It just gets worse.
You mean better? We're painting the picture. So she'll cast second level invisibility on our friend here. And let me see.
Elian hates this idea.
Like really bad. So yeah, it just becomes invisible. Anything the target is carrying or wearing has invisibility. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So yeah, it should last an hour. So you can be invisible up into that and extra stealthy.
Okay, so I'm invisible right now?
Yeah, you're
Okay.
invisible. You're in the
Okay.
basement. You were like
The first thing
actually
I'm going to do
invisible.
before I crawl into this hole, I have a disguise kit.
Okay.
And I've been keeping an eye on how these mages dress as they switch shifts and things like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to pull out my disguise kit and I'm going to do my best impression of what the mages are currently wearing
Nice.
on their shifts back and forth. All right. So
Okay.
now I'm in, you guys don't know this, but I am.
You're dressed
I'm
like
in
a
a
mage.
mage
Yeah,
attire.
you have like the little like patch that you like kind of
Correct.
tweak a little bit.
Yeah.
You stick on. You pull out a robe. It's
Right.
if you had a mirror and weren't invisible, it would look very good.
Perfect. So, so that in mind, I am going to proceed down the hole first and investigate, but we'll see how long I'm down there for.
Yeah, Elian's not saying anything, but internally it's like, Kronk gave me a job to watch this guy, and now I cannot do that.
Now he's literally invisible.
Yeah, now I'm like,
I
got
offered to make you invisible, and you said no.
No, you didn't. You asked mine straight away.
No,
I
Thank
a while
you.
ago.
She did ask me. That's all right.
Yeah. But so obviously it's all internal. I'm just like, awesome.
So yeah. So
You're going down the tunnel.
I'm gonna slowly, carefully. Is it still wet?
Oh, it's still wet.
Okay.
It's getting a little bit less wet, but it's still pretty.
So what I'd like to do is this. All my stuff is invisible as well.
Yeah.
I have these little like climby things. I forget what they're called.
Yeah.
Pythons.
Pythons. Yeah, I'm gonna put like a python down. I have a hammer and stuff. Put a python. Use some rope. I only have
Yeah,
like
just so that you can.
I've only got 50 feet or whatever I've got, but I'm
Yeah.
just gonna use some sort of something so that I can kind of dictate
Yeah.
how fast I'm going down and whether I want to come back up.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, because it's down, hit down a little, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know. Okay.
So I'm gonna crawl about halfway down my rope and I'm gonna shout, "So far, so good."
Okay. And we're gonna find out what happens with you down the tunnel next time on Drop Dice. Thank you guys for guest starring. This was fun.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Huge shout out to our sponsors, Load Boost and Fan Roll. Right
There it
button,
is.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Promo code DICE at both places for 10% off.
Yeah.
Thank you to our patrons, you guys, and also everyone that's not here today.
True.
We love having you.
We
Except
love you.
everyone that's not here today. Y'all
No,
suck.
we love them too. We love them too.
Damn, dog. How you gonna do my boy Will like that?
Scheduling and distance, and we can't always have everyone in studio, but we like having people we do. So
True, true,
yeah, we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
See ya.